Shit, dude. Well, thanks for stopping by and doing this with us.
Oh, dude, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Yeah. Today's show, sponsored by Narragansett.
Yeah. Hi, neighbor.
So it's new, man. What's going on?
I feel like this is gonna be like a, grandkids. Maybe I'll like keep this on a USB.
You should. You know, it'd be worth something one day.
Yeah. This was me in the pandemic.
Yeah. We had to talk to our neighbors on film because there was nothing else to do.
I hate you, Dad. Shut the fuck up.
At least we're lucky enough to have interesting neighbors that we can actually do this.
No,
Yeah,
it's
right?
been a
That's a good
blast.
point,
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've loved the live streams that you guys done for Eli. Holy shit, that's been so fun. I love playing piano for the breaks and that. It's really fun. Yeah, just been doing a lot of production work and a little bit of acting work. I'm working on this interactive film that you were in.
Future proof, yeah.
Yeah. It's called Ultimate Viewing Experience Omega, and it's basically the users at home are helping a Hollywood AI complete its test on these human test subjects that are sealed off in North Dakota doing this crazy little media test, which basically involves a whole smorgasbord of stuff where you at home are communicating with this AI on how to handle its consumers. And meanwhile, you find out that they're trapped and you gotta help escape, and it's a whole big thing. And basically, depending on how the users at home all vote with their data, changes if the test completes or not, if the people escape, and all this sort of endings that come about of it. It's so fun. I mean, it's gonna be cool.
That is
Yeah.
a wild ride, man.
Yeah.
So it's fully interactive.
Mm-hmm.
It's fully. Oh, that's okay.
It's an interactive film inside of an interactive film. So you're watching an interactive film, and you're also watching the people watching the interactive film. And you're controlling both of it from at home to try and like find out the right mix of media to like maximize user attention and to study them and see what they want. Do they want to be fed? All right, send them someone in there to feed them. You know, that was your role.
Yeah. That was a weird couple days. That was so much fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a weird couple of weeks. That was
sure.
a weird interaction with landlords in Brooklyn. It was a weird situation with the Department of Buildings, you know.
Were they sweating you guys a bit?
They're sweating the landlords a bit.
The landlords.
Sweating
Okay.
the landlords a bit, yeah.
God.
That's the thing about like sound stages in Brooklyn, is that like you never know what they're meant for.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, I'm just working on that. I got a feature in post-production that, it's super personal to me. It's about, sibling suicide and losing a parent to cancer.
Oh, wow.
And it's a true story about a very close friend of mine, and I lost my brother. And so we've been, getting together and making this movie, and we're in post-production right now, and we have such a beautiful cast of actors. It's unbelievable. Super lucky about that one. And, it's a truthful movie about how to deal with grief after you've been exposed to grief, and it's called Now Again. And so we're editing that right now. We're almost at picture lock.
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you
so-
want to do some test screenings or premieres up here,
I am gonna
let us know.
I am gonna
Yeah.
leash you guys
Yeah.
so fucking hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there getting data. I'm like, okay, so like, when did they look down? What did they associate?
We can film the audience while it's happening, so you can have the different angles.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for you about making a film that is dealing with something that hits so close to home. Now, did you act in it, or are you?
Yeah.
You're an actor in
I'm
it.
acting it and producing
Yeah,
it.
and producing it. Okay. I'm just curious, like how that works with like coming to some sort of, or like dealing with the grief of losing somebody that this story
Yeah.
deals with.
Yeah.
Or in the same kind of sense. Yeah.
No, it makes complete sense. My Louis Cox, my friend, the director, writer, producer, he wrote what he knew. And then as an actor, I came in and brought what I knew. and the themes that he knew had to deal with, emotional instability, substance use disorder, death, dealing with death, coming to terms with death. And I brought in some similar things, a lot of substance use disorder, opposition defiant disorder, how mental health really kind of, for lack of a better word, just messes things up when you're growing up, and then you get these preconceived notions about like what normal is, and that kind of shapes who you are with your defense mechanisms and all that. And it's great because as actors, we're trained to study those defense mechanisms. We're trained to give purpose to why. If you play an antagonist, you have to be that antagonist's biggest defense lawyer. Why are you doing it? Justify it. Because that's what's going to create the interesting thing. If you're just playing a bad guy just to be a bad guy, or a drug addict just to be a drug addict, you're cheap.
For no reason acts bad. Or
exactly. It's so much more complicated than what 90% of America thinks. And part of it is, it's not their fault. Everyone has their own journey. I'm not saying that everyone's stupid or anything like that. But I think that it's our job specifically as actors to educate people on things that aren't quite as simple as one might imagine, such as growing up with a sibling who ends up dying, such as how do you deal with a parent dying after that, something that everyone who goes through the first thing will eventually have to go through, especially, I need to say no more. But he wrote his brother. To be honest, I saw so much of my brother in him that I kind of played my brother, in his honor, with his struggles, that I saw the things that he struggled with in his life that led him to do what he did. And what we got was this interesting, in my opinion, like character that that's doing things that you as an audience, you'll question in the beginning who's the protagonist, who's the antagonist, because there in real life that doesn't exist. Everyone is flawed, and that's my favorite part about Now Again, because it's just all about people's flaws, and I love that. I love shit about that.
Those are great, man. Those are kind of roles to play.
And it's beautifully shot too. Louis is unbelievable. I mean, Jesus,
dude. That's awesome. Can't wait to see this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me neither. Yeah, get ready.
Yeah, we're definitely going to watch that here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. What about, I have a question about, because you guys have had them, I haven't had one. What about these quarantine haircuts that old Johnny's been getting?
John sorted us both out with a little trim, huh?
Yeah, he did. I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
But, did you find that you maybe had to touch it up?
Yes. Well,
That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Believe it or not, John is not classically trained as a barber.
No.
It's more of a school of hard knocks kind of thing.
See up there, he's here.
You're going to be down here soon, Johnny.
Yeah, you'll have a chance to defend yourself, dude.
Give a haircut on camera. Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
great content when you put him on.
Excellent.
Have him give a haircut on camera.
Johnny's quarantine.
Rich.
Cuts, yeah.
I know I'm next, man. This is getting a little.
You're next.
I know. I'm starting to look like a 90s sitcom dad with his hair, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super cool looking, you know. I mean,
mine was just so out of control. I just had him go until it stopped looking insanely out of control. It's
well, the thing about our
it's
hair,
kind of not quite where
What's your nationality?
Or
ethnicity,
more like
background.
Spanish, like
Are you really?
Yeah, like Spain, like you're like European, like kind of Spain, France.
Oh shit. Okay, weird. Yeah. I mean, I'm just like Italian and Irish, and my hair is a little similar to yours, but yours has a little more thickness to it. Mine is a little thinner. Man, but I can imagine when your hair goes long, it gets into like a big weird bowl cut.
And it gets all curly and all weird. It's just like it's like I'm wearing a helmet.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, I loved John's haircut, and thank God I got it because I needed it. But I did touch it up because there was a spot in the back that needed that needed to be fixed up. There was like this
Just hack a little
It
off
was- it
every
was
day.
also-
giant patch right here, like on the top of my head, that I kind of had to like cut around.
It was pretty late
Camouflage.
too. And in John's defense, you did come in here with a pretty.
Oh, I was wasted. I
fucked
was
up
wasted,
haircut.
and I was like, "Hey, man, I know you're drunk. I'm drunk. Let's fucking do it." Because I had already fucked up my hair.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
insane.
so what are you
You
gonna
can't-
do?
Yeah,
Exactly.
oh no, I take full responsibility. I'm happy with this. This is
It
memories
was an
right
improvement
here.
from what you came in.
And you know, here's the thing: is that it looked great from here, and I had an audition the next day, and it looked perfect. It looked perfect,
long
and I
as you-
told
as
him that
long
when
as
he
you
was
didn't-
cutting
yeah.
it too.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, this is the
Yeah.
important thing.
Yeah, dude.
Because I couldn't go on with the way that I was looking. I looked like a buffoon. I looked like
Yeah.
this weird, like fucking, like a mini golf tee, like just like curved up. Like I looked like Sagat, not Sagat, whatever his name from Street Fighter, who's got like the whoosh.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Is that Guile?
that's
Guile.
Guile. That's
Yeah.
Guile. Yeah, with the
Yeah.
sonic boom,
Sonic
man.
boom. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So yeah,
Looking good, bud.
Yeah.
you
Bad.
too.
Works.
Oh,
yeah,
both of you.
know?
Both of
We're
you.
holding it together.
Both of you. Both of you.
See this?
Eli's looking good too.
We're trying to stay
Where-
fresh around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best we can.
Yeah, I think it's because we're all in like a positive environment. Like we're so secluded. We, you know, for people who are just at home, obviously we're like, you know, we're in this. I don't know.
Kind of feels like we're on like a little island here, just like in our own little
it's a
thing.
little weird
Our little
island.
buildings, just like this creepy little island.
Yeah.
Creepy little island. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a
I
little
don't know if we
separated.
talked about
You got
it
the Spider
before.
King. You got the
Yeah.
the mayor.
You got the mayor.
You know.
A lot of characters.
The
yeah.
carpenter Jesus figure.
Yeah.
You know.
You got, yeah.
Joseph would be the Jesus
He would
figure.
be the Jesus
He
figure,
would be
yeah.
the Cool Hand Luke. Right? I mean.
No,
yeah.
Guy is Jesus.
Is Guy Jesus?
Joseph is the mayor.
No,
Yeah,
Guy.
that's
Guy.
a good point, yeah.
Guy is Moses. Let's get.
Okay, yeah, he predates.
Let
all.
my people go.
You parts of seeing all the
cats.
all the street cats come out. Yeah. All right, fair enough. He's yeah. Yeah.
That was very
Dude,
funny.
but you are the president
Of the Tenant
of the
Association.
tenant association that we have
I
here.
am the president.
Yeah.
I finally reached it, and get ready for my reign.
Guys, why is there a tenants association?
There's a
The
tenant.
elevator version.
Why is there a tenant association?
Yeah. Because
Because
Do we
our
want to go into this? Should we?
Oh,
I don't think
to
it
what
causes any
degree
problems.
do we want to
Yeah,
go? This?
yeah, fuck it. Who
Yeah.
cares? Yeah.
whatever
yeah.
we're dealing
We,
with.
we
we're-
can edit, right?
we're dealing with basic, you know, Bushwick artist tenant versus landlord type stuff, and you know, at least I know I was lied to about a couple things, and
I think
everyone
everyone
sounds like
was.
everyone
Yeah, I
was,
think
yeah.
sounds like
everyone was,
sounds like everyone was,
Yeah.
and
This building is, there are things going on in here that are dangerous. That could,
Yeah.
because of the way they were put in place.
yeah, just to give
and-
some more context, is that like the gas lines in the building were unsafe. They didn't have fire prevention. They didn't have smoke detectors attached to the gas line pipes, and we were connected to a whole freaking business next door's gas line pipes. It's all different stuff. It's really messed up,
Yeah.
and we all could have been in an explosion. If one of us messed up our gas line, all of us would have been totaled. They're cutting us on electricity, it's a whole big mess.
But the gas is currently off, and we
Gas
have
is
not had
currently
gas
off.
for a
Yeah,
year.
yeah, and there's
Yeah.
no
Over
there's
a
no
year.
central air here, you know,
Yeah.
like it's a very DIY space, so you know. Yeah.
And luckily, we've all at least swapped out for the electric water heaters now, so we at least have hot running water and
Oh,
all
hell
the
yeah.
units. Like,
Oh, the day we got warm water.
oh my god! I remember these. I was on tour when this shit happened, so I was in Europe for a couple weeks.
For who?
For Bob Moses.
Who were you on tour?
My buddies who like take me everywhere.
Wow. Is he watching?
It's not a he.
She.
Dude. It's Bob and Moses.
That was my shit. That was
Everyone.
those are my flaws.
It's not really Bob.
Anyway,
Moses either.
but continue.
But anyway, I was gone when all
It's not a
this
flaw.
happened. Like, I'm
We're all
like on the road, and they're like, "Oh yeah, shit's weird here. We don't have water. You know, we'll get it sorted." And I come back like 2-3 weeks later, and like they're still taking freezing cold showers in February.
Yeah,
like,
man, in
and they-
February. In
I was like,
February.
this is fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
I
Can't cook.
I like had to get some action going and get this thing
Yeah.
up within like 2 days. We had hot water.
Well,
but
yeah,
I was like,
we went and picked up that electric one, and
Yeah.
I was
45 degree living rooms. Sometimes lower.
dude.
Yeah, it got
Especially my unit with the garage with the
Oh
gate.
yeah, man, you're basically outside when
Yeah.
that thing's open. Yeah.
That's really what it is. Yeah. Thankfully, when it gets so hot, that's easy to maneuver.
It's kind of nice when, yeah.
Dude, I was filling up to shower. I was filling up a huge pot of water. I was heating up on a burner, and I'd go in the fucking shower and take a bath like a Appalachian kind of like old school.
Super old school. So vintage.
Yeah, it was too much, man. Right. Yeah.
Unless Eli's playing the banjo while you're doing that, it's weird.
Yeah, it would have been fine. Well, man.
I got a TV show coming out in 2 days.
Oh wait, what's this?
Do tell.
Oh yeah, talk about that.
Yeah.
It's called Chrome. It's fucking dope. It's great.
Is this on Netflix? Or no?
No, it's on Amazon Prime and
Okay.
Apple TV.
Okay.
And then more to follow.
Dope.
But, it's premiering on May 30th, which is actually my brother's birthday.
Oh wow.
And it's like the best gift I could have asked for. It's it's about a pleasure bot gone rogue to destroy her captors, who are the human race. And,
Sounds awesome.
and she leads the robot rebellion against the humans. No.
no spoilers, You're gonna,
Yo, it is.
The robots, man.
It is so awesome.
Wow.
Natasha Coppola Shalom, one of my good friends, she's also in it.
Okay.
She plays Perdix, the helper bot, and I play Nal, the former riot bot. And we are part of the robot resistance, and we come across Chrome, and Perdix is a Merlin-type figure because she gives Chrome her armor and her sword and all this really cool stuff. And it's shot like a 1980s, 1920s German expressionism hybrid.
Okay.
So it's yeah.
Sounds really
It's like
cool.
Dr. Caligari meets RoboCop.
Okay.
It's like Wonder Woman meets Metropolis.
Okay.
Yeah,
dude.
super cool stuff.
Man.
Super cool stuff.
That sounds really cool.
How
We've
long?
got Dave. We have something we're gonna film, and we want you to be a part of.
Oh yeah, Dave.
Rich, Alan, something about a blind.
Well, so we've been throwing around this idea here. Clearly, you can see we enjoy the cheap beers here at UniJ. It's not a new thing there. So we're going to go about quantifying and figuring out what is the best of the cheap beers, and who's the best at guessing and actually knowing their beer taste with
Ooh,
it. So it's like a
that's
whole
interesting.
thing of like trying to rate these different beers and like us guessing like what we think is best and what we think they are and these there. So it's a thing we're working on shooting, which I think you would kind of be the ideal host for such a thing.
I would love to.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen,
please.
I have to admit though, I am much more of a claw guy, but
Okay.
I got you covered.
Well,
Understand.
you're.
Well, you'd be
you
an
don't need to
impartial
drink.
host anyway.
Listen,
so, like,
I
actually, the
have
fact that
drank
you're
my
my claw
fair
guy.
share of
Yeah.
cheap
Yeah.
beer in my
Yeah.
and if there's one thing I am passionate about, it is beer that ends with L-I-T-E. The cheaper the better.
There you go,
The
man.
more watered down piss,
Yeah.
the more I know about it.
All
That's
right.
good.
There we are, yeah. All right, so we got the host locked down. Yeah, that's.
Not like you have much of a choice, who else?
Yeah, I
is,
mean,
you know,
basically, you're not doing anything else. So
No.
we're in-
No, I love it. I love it.
no,
I was
yeah.
expecting you to come out with some beer now to have me test.
Just have it. Oh yeah. Well.
So I guess the point is supposed to just get me to a quick point.
You
Okay,
got the
I'll do your
Gansey. You
fucking
can
beer
give us a
contest. Yeah, okay, sure.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah. You need more beer? You got a
Yeah,
couple
you're
in
not a
front of you
contestant.
already,
You're
dude.
the host, but you can
Drink
join in
whatever
and
you
drink
want.
all
You can
I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah.
You can.
When is
can
it?
Or yeah, you
When is it? You got to get the dates.
We gotta sort this out.
Next
It'll be next week. It'll be we're
Yeah.
sorting this out. Yeah. So
Dave, what's your go-to cheap beer?
there we go.
It's actually Miller Lite. They have the least amount of GMOs.
That sounds made up. Do you think?
GMOs? Are you like an anti-vaxxer back there? Or some
I
shit?
can taste each GMO as it flows into me. No.
Dude, I got this from a Huffington Post article. Okay, man, there's legitimacy here.
Sure.
Please.
But so the idea is, can you pick it out of a lineup of 13 cheap beers
I would
blindly?
have trouble against Coors.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's dead serious.
Coors,
That's
mine.
Yeah. Like we're both banquet boys over here. Yeah.
What's the most distinct? What would you say is the most distinct?
I think we need to save that for.
Yeah, we can't.
Can I make a bet?
You
Can I
can
make a bet?
populate
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Natty Ice.
Oh, God.
Natty Ice.
I don't think we're doing ices on
Oh yeah.
Not Natty Ice.
No ices.
Natty
no
Light?
Ices.
Yeah.
Natty Light.
Lights,
yeah.
lights and heavies and fucking dries.
He said.
They still make Bud Dry? Is that still a thing?
Dry.
That is a good thing.
What? I do remember that was a thing.
My uncle used to drink that before he fell down the stairs.
Was there a crystal clear Bud or?
Crystal Bud.
Well, dude, thanks for coming by the spot, man. Like this
It's
was
fun.
This was a nice talk.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, brother.
Thanks, yeah.